Professor Live.
Live fam, what's good? Just want to thank you guys on the first part of this video. It got over 2 million views. Would Professor's moves be legal in the NBA? So we had to make a part 2. There was a few more moves to be talked about that NBA players use that are in fact legal. Let's get into it. Real quick before we get into the video, be sure to check out my future training series at 5crossover.com. Sign up there and get a free video from me, 5 steps to the perfect crossover, all right? All right, the first move has actually been done by a lot of players in elite places. I saw somebody in college basketball do it. I've seen T-Mac do it.
That's how you win ball games. McGrady! What a move by T-Mac!
I've seen other NBA players do it, okay? Now, I do a move, it's called the baseline behind the back. A lot of people do the move a little bit differently, but it's the same principle of fake, okay? The way I do it, I always come up to three-point line extended on the wing here. I act like I'm gonna do a move to go to the basket, but then I end up going toward the baseline, okay? Ball's in my left hand, all right? I let the defense think that they cut me off. I slow down for a little bit and I start to turn. I switch hands from my left hand to my right hand. I go behind the back from my right to left, and then I turn hard and continue pass. Now, a lot of times the defense here, when you do that behind the back move, they reach. If they reach, it's over. It's literally over. Like I'm here, boom, look, you reach, bonk, I'll be laying it up by the time the defense is getting their balance out there, okay? So that same move has been used by a lot of people, a lot of different places. Some of the young dudes probably saw my videos and incorporated it in D1 college ball. I saw it a few times. It's a clip we have, Tracy McGrady doing it. He does it right here where he catches the ball. It's the same fake. You're giving it behind the back right in front of the defender, okay? And it's boom here, and he turns around and gives a jump shot. It's the same move and it's the same principle, and the reason it works is because you give that behind the back, right? The defense don't know what's going on. You dribble right in front of them, that's gonna throw anybody off. But it's dope because he just went straight into the jump shot. Early in the And1 mixtape days, they did it like from the top of the key. Shout out to street ball legend Future, I believe. He did that move, boom, up top, okay? It's the same kind of fake, but it's been done at elite levels and it's not a carry, okay? A lot of people talk about it being a carry because they feel like once you go behind the back here, you can't turn full circle or half circle and go back into your dribble. If you do it quick, it's just like any other dribble, you know? Like I could be at the key, I could top of the key right now and do this, and that's legal, okay? That's no different than going here, okay? So it's definitely a legal move. I actually mastered the baseline version down, but I actually got that from street ball legend Springs, so shout out to Springs. But this move is done at the highest level. All right, let's check it out.
That's how you win ball games.
All right, the second move we're gonna talk about is called off the Heezy, where you dribble off the defender's head. This move is ultimately controversial, obviously, and it's a lot less conventional, so you're not gonna see a lot of players at high level use it. But a lot of people, they saw And1. Steve Francis is actually the first player I ever seen actually do this move, NBA player, amazing NBA player too, shout out to Steve Francis. Jason Richardson used this in I think it was like the NBA rookie all-star game. So this has been done at elite levels. It's not a carry, right? Came down and went off the defender's head and somebody called it a violation, you know what I mean? Because they're like, oh, it's a travel or carry, or you're not allowed to do that. You know, maybe they just felt it was disrespectful, I don't know, and that's fair. The way I do it though, I approach the defense. I wanna make them think that I'm gonna drive the basket or do something here. And I'm only gonna do it if like they have their hands down, right? Active hands is not a good time to go off the head, but if somebody has their hands down, just give them a little pop off the head, a little tap, you know what I mean? It's actually painless. It doesn't hurt if you do it right. I have messed up on several occasions, did it a little too hard, hit the dude in the side of the head. You know, your adrenaline gets going, you know, the crowd's into it. Sometimes stuff happens, but generally, it's a little soft tap off the head, boom, and a lot of times after you do it, this is the secret, you can go like between their legs, you can cross them over because people are so tripped out that even happened, they ain't really focused on defense right away, you know what I mean? Anyway, off the Heezy, it's been done at the highest level. All right, the third move we're gonna talk about is when you dribble around the opponent. Okay, a lot of times I'll snatch it back, but sometimes you go around the opponent, you might just go to the rack. I've seen this move done quite a bit at the highest level. It was kind of hard to reference clips because I just couldn't really think the times I saw it, but I know for a fact that Jamal Crawford did it a while back. So he came up to the top of the key right here, Defense got really close, boom, 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 around, and now he's to the rack, okay? I've done this move before and people think it's a carry, you know, because they just feel like the ball gets swung too wide, you know, here, around, snatch back. You know, people get confused that and think that's a carry just because it's unconventional. A lot of times things aren't actually illegal. They don't go against the rule book, but they're so unconventional and you're not used to seeing them that people would think, oh, that has to be an illegal. You know, refs think that all the time. Sometimes a play will just look funny. Might not have actually been a carry or a violation, but it looked funny, so therefore you call it. And then it caused a lot of confusion. You know, some people just don't know the game. It could be anything, you know what I mean? Everybody on YouTube and Instagram think they know the game. You know, you get a lot of misinformation. I want to put clarity to it right now. In the rule book, this is not a violation because it's the same as dribbling. It's just like me standing right here. I could do this. Why would I not be able to do that? Boom. That's no different than going behind the back. Look, you think this is more of a carry than this is here? Of course not. It's the same thing, okay? But there's a defender in front of you. It doesn't matter. I've heard people tell me it's a self-pass. He passed it to himself. It's like, no, he just dribbled. Like, come on. Anyway, seeing it done at the highest level. Live fam, thank you guys for checking out that video. I just wanted to lay clarity to some of my moves and show that they're actually done at the highest level. All right, now a lot of you guys asked me for dribble tips. A lot of you guys asked me for ball handling training. I got something for you. Free video, 5 steps to the perfect crossover. Go to 5crossover.com right now, sign up and you get the video for free, all right? Link in description. See you guys soon.